So if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see more content. It's going to be a lot coming for 2020, so be prepared. All right, let's get to this motor. All right, guys. So I got my motor for the S10. This is a 5.3 out of a 2004 truck. So I have everything that I have, all the coils. I have the fuel rail. I have the throttle body. It's a drive-by cable. I'm not sure if this intake is gonna fit underneath the hood of my vehicle. They say this is actually the most efficient one, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't mind leaving the hood off, but if I don't have to, I'm not going to. But yeah, she's sorry, it's kind of a dark area in here. I'm gonna get some light in here in just a minute and get y'all a better look. But yeah, it's gonna need some cleaning. As you can see, it's got a nice good bit of junk up in there, and it's dirty all through here. But this was pulled out of a wrecked vehicle, so hopefully that means that the motor is still in good condition. So I can pull that off. And there you go. So as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and clean all of this up. Then I'm gonna tape it off. I'm gonna pull the bottom end off, see how it is underneath there. Now while I have it still, before I go in there, I'm gonna remove the AC. I'm gonna put in the bypass pulley right there, because I'm not gonna need the AC. I'm not gonna notch my frame to fit it and everything. Yep, gotta check. I'm probably gonna go ahead and replace the oil pan gasket and the rod and crank bearings. You know, might as well. I'm gonna have to get a different oil pan also anyways. Gotta get a lower profile one that kind of sits right about here. So I think they say the Hummer pan works really good, so I'll have to look into that. They also say the LS3 oil pan pickup tube, whatever, something else, the dipstick, get all of that, and that'll work too. So I'm gonna look into that as well. But yeah, right now I'm going to drain if there's any oil in there. I'm not sure if there's any oil in there. I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble the oil filter, see if there's anything in it. That way I can just, you know, it's a good indicator if there's any problems that I need to be looking out for. But yeah, I'll get back to y'all in just a second. Alright guys, so I got the oil pan off, and first thing, whenever I was draining the oil, there was about, I don't know, but there was a lot of water that came out. You can't tell, it's not enough to make you tell it in there, but it could have been as simple as something as when they were cleaning it and everything like that, and it got a little dirty. Got some water in there, the previous person who had it. So everything else looks fine inside here. I have to take this off right here, and then I can get a good look inside there and see what's actually going on with the actual bearings and the rod bearings. See if those are going to be bad. I still plan on replacing them, but I want to know if the crankshaft is bad or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off real quick. Let's see, it looks like it's about a 12 possibly. Doesn't look like a 10. Let's see, I got a 10 on there already, but I doubt that that's it. Yeah, that's what I figured. All right. Let's see, that's a 13. Whatever that was. 13 fits perfect. Alright, so we'll start by removing. Alright, I got a little container for them down here. That's not one for it. It looks like 10 millimeters right there. So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and remove all of these bolts and everything like that, and yeah, we'll get a look at this. Alright guys, I got y'all where y'all can see this too. So yeah, let's get on this. Alright, I need that 10mm again. There it is. We'll set this right here because I'll be needing you again very shortly. Slowly working out. There we go. Alright, gonna clean that up later. We'll stick this out here with the oil pan. And we'll put this bolt back in place. That way we don't lose it. There we go. Alright, back to the 13. Set this over here because it's going to get cleaned as well. Actually, honestly, I won't be using that pickup tube or that oil pan, so I'm not really worried about those. Alright, let's look at this inside here. Alright. So based on what I'm looking at here, I see some slight rusting up inside there. Ever so slightly. Not major. You can, yeah, it's got some. I want to replace I definitely want to replace the rod bearings, and I'm gonna replace the probably, well, let's see here. Now I don't feel any play in the crankshaft, but the rod bearings I definitely want to replace. That's a definite. We may go ahead and replace the rod or the crankshaft bearings, but we'll see when that time comes. I know I gotta replace this rear main seal. That's just something, a precaution. I don't think it's leaking, but just in case I don't have to deal with it later. But as you can see, I don't see any. Let's see I can see it too. So I don't see any scoring on the camshaft. Now that looks pretty good. I want to replace the bearings, like I said, though, just in case. Yeah, she looks pretty good though. Gonna clean her up, and yeah, just go ahead and button her up. Like I said, I'm not gonna be using that oil pan, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and coat her in some WD-40. All right, so I went ahead and got her cleaned up. Tomorrow I'm gonna be removing the heads. There's a whole sequence. You know, you wanna start, I believe, start in the center and work your way out. That's so you don't warp the heads. But since I found water in there, I just want to make sure that the head gaskets aren't any, ain't bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace those. I should just be able to pull the heads off, no problem. Let's see here. I went ahead and, as you see, I cleaned everything up. It's all nice and clean. It's cleaner. I'm gonna have to wipe it down again tomorrow. All three of my rags kind of got dirty. You can't really see it on here very well, but it's still slightly dirty. But it's a lot better than it was. And so, but that's gonna do it for today. It's all I'm gonna do today. I'm not gonna get into untorquing the heads today, but tomorrow come back. There's gonna be a video tomorrow. So if you haven't yet, like, subscribe.